皆さんこんにちは。Tofuguの小一でございます。So I get a fair number of emails, some of them pretty creepy and weird, but most of them pretty normal, and I start to notice trends in the type of questions people are asking. This video, of course, has to do with one of those trends. I'll be answering the often asked question, what is the best Japanese electronic dictionary? Now, the answer to this question has actually changed quite a bit in the last couple years. The first thing I want you to do is to take a look at what an electronic dictionary looks like. They're kind of big, they're kind of expensive as well. If you head on over to Japan, you'll probably notice that a lot of people learning English will have one of these. Now, you're able to get one of these as well from websites like White Rabbit Press, but they are going to run you a lot of money. Approximately $200 to $400 plus dollars. That's about $3.50 Canadian. Yeah, expensive. Now, for sure, it is pretty easy to put $200 to $400 into a fancy gadget, and, these electronic dictionaries, they are indeed nice. In theory, they do what they're supposed to do, and they do it well, which is translate things from Japanese to English and English to Japanese. That being said, I probably would not recommend one of these electronic dictionaries. The reason is because you can get a lot more by spending less. Here's how you do it. First, get yourself an iPod Touch or an iPhone. At Costco, I've seen the iPod Touch as low as $179. That's already beating the lower end price of the traditional electronic dictionaries. After you've done that, fire up the App Store and find yourself a Japanese dictionary application. There's a lot of really good ones in there, but my personal favorite is the Japanese app. It's just called Japanese. Now, it definitely is on the more expensive side. It's a $16 app, but I think it's totally worth it. And in the end, it still costs less than getting a traditional electronic dictionary. The reason I like this particular app is because everything is stored locally, which means you don't need an internet connection in order to look up any of these words. It also has some other nifty features too, like the ability to study words and save them for later, look up sentences, and then actually write in kanji with your fingers. So it's pretty good. And because you have an iPod Touch or iPhone, you can download one of the many other applications that have to do with studying Japanese as well. For example, I have the Smart FM app, which is awesome for studying vocabulary on the go, although you do need an internet connection to do it. If the available Japanese learning applications aren't enough, you can also head on over to the iTunes store, scroll down to the bottom, change your location to Japan, it should be like a little flag icon, and download as many Japanese podcasts as you want. Now, you can't actually download Japanese music or anything you have to pay for. You gotta do some special workarounds to do that, but you can download the podcasts because they're free. And so having Japanese podcasts on your iPod or iPhone, Japanese learning apps, really makes it the best Japanese electronic dictionary out there. So there you have it, the iPod Touch or the iPhone. That is what I recommend for your Japanese electronic dictionary. It's small, it'll fit in your pocket.
Is that a Japanese electronic dictionary in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
You can do a lot more with it, and it's cheaper. Plus, you can do so many things that have nothing to do with Japanese learning, like add a unicorn to someone's head. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Is that a Japanese electronic dictionary in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?